enough. I may have to let some more people in. Thank you so much for your time tonight. Do this. Okay. And that's why I don't like to start too early, but I'm April Wagner, and I'm so excited that you took the time tonight to join us. We're going to talk about LifeVantage, we're going to talk about Protandim, and we're going to talk about collagen. And, this is an industry that Bobby and I have been in now for 31 years, and 5.5 with LifeVantage. Super excited to be with LifeVantage. And we've been in this industry now for 31 years, and it's been a real exciting industry for us, but never has there been a more exciting time in this industry with the introduction of our activating collagen. And we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight as well. I'm going to let my husband bring up the slides so that we can go ahead and get started. And I promise not to keep you more than the 30 minutes that we originally said, but you're going to be excited when we go through this. I know everyone has been getting amazing results with these new products. Okay. Thanks. Okay. So as I said, 31 years, we originally brought nutritional products into physician offices. And so when we got started with this company, I'm going to introduce you to a lot of aha moments that we did not know about prior to being in this with this company. But we're going to talk about the LifeVantage story tonight. We're going to talk to you about breakthroughs in total activation. We're also going to talk about why we love Evolve, which is our new compensation plan. Many of the people on here have made a lot more money just in the last few months since the inception of this new comp plan. And then if you see what we see and you're excited like we are, how you can go ahead and get involved with us. So a little bit about the LifeVantage story, and I'm going to just pause this for a second. A little bit about the LifeVantage story. This is a product that actually the company didn't start because they wanted to start a business. They started because they had a product, a very unique product that I'm going to talk about. And this is what we call the ABC video, which probably doesn't mean anything to you. ABC Primetime back in 2005 did an undercover kind of gotcha story on our flagship product, which is Protandim. And I'm going to explain why Protandim is so different. And again, we spent for this company 25 years bringing nutritional products into physician offices and never had seen anything like this. So not only did we take a lot of different products, but nothing that was like this that had the science behind it that I'm going to show you as well. So that's a little bit of the ABC Primetime video, John Kahunas. If you've not seen it, ask the person that invited you on here tonight to take a look at it. Very exciting. It says things in it that we absolutely can't say, about certain diseases it cures and, extending life and all different kind of things like that. But what's really cool about Protandim is this is a product that reduces a medical term called oxidative stress. And you can see that's the wording that's going up that chart. So what is oxidative stress? Oxidative stress is the difference between the free radicals that our body creates when we just simply breathe, eat, when we exercise, a lot more free radicals are created, and the amount of antioxidants we take in. The difference between the free radicals and the antioxidants is a medical term. There's like over 300,000 studies on PubMed with oxidative stress. And anytime we can reduce oxidative stress, we reduce disease, we reduce aging, and we reduce inflammation. So that's huge. Disease, aging, and inflammation, amazing. Like I said, over 300,000 studies on PubMed, which if you're not familiar with that, that's kind of a medical site. Anybody can go to it, pubmed.gov, and you will find all kind of medical studies on mostly pharmaceutical drugs, not even nutritional products, pharmaceutical drugs. But we have 31 independent studies to date. We actually have another one coming out real soon. We'll get the information on that Saturday. But we have study after study because the discovery of reducing this medical term, oxidative stress, and it does so much more than that, but the idea that we could reduce oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days is such an aha, such astounding that a lot of times large leading medical universities still want to do studies on it pertaining to diseases, things that have to do with, the stress that athletes are under, or maybe anxiety, depression, psoriasis, migraines, all that stuff falls under this category of oxidative stress. So this is big. This is huge when you think about it. This is a third-party validation. You can see all these different, the National Institute of Aging, Ohio State, Harvard's in there, Colorado. These are big, big names. And again, because this was such an amazing discovery that, he found out the first part in the 1960s that our body had this pathway until we were in our 20s that could reduce oxidative stress. But once we're 20, it stops working. So we now know that aging starts in our 20s. That chart before showed you that if I took an 80-year-old who'd been on Protandim for 8 months, a 60-year-old who'd been on Protandim for 6 months, a 40-year-old who'd been on Protandim for 4 months, and a 20-year-old, and I mixed up all their blood, I would not truly be able to tell whose blood was that originally of the 20-year-old. It would appear that we all had the blood of a 20-year-old, and all this third-party validation backs it up. And again, these are independent studies in PubMed.gov, and they're peer-reviewed and stuff. So top-notch studies here. But again, when we talked about inflammation, reducing aging, there's actually a study in there that extends life by 7%. But again, you think eye health, heart, skin, kidney, joints, lungs, anything you can imagine, it all is tied into oxidative stress. And I'm not a doctor, but whenever I read any of these studies, I can look at the summary and everything says, if I reduce oxidative stress, I reduce whatever it is I'm looking for at that point. So just so exciting there. But, Protandim and LifeVantage did not stop there. We have 2 other Protandim products that work on different pathways in the body. One deals with mitochondria. A lot of information out there on mitochondria health. We know by the time we get to be midlife, we've reduced half of it. Mitochondria is the energy in every cell. So not only are we reducing oxidative stress to keep those cells healthy, fight against all the different diseases out there, but we need the energy in those cells to repair themselves. And then there's a protein in these cells that's very, very important. It's called sirtuins. That also decreases as we get older, and we need those sirtuins, that protein in the cell, to stay healthy and to keep the numbers up. So when we do that, we have something called the trisynergizer, and these are what I believe the 3 most important pathways to keeping our cells healthy, active, mind alert, all the good things that we want as we age. But the company didn't stop there, and this is what I was saying. 2 big things they did for us. Bobby's going to talk about Evolve, the compensation plan, but I'm going to talk to you about collagen. I really didn't know anything about collagen. And this article could have been me. Is it a scam? All I saw was on Facebook and Instagram, and never really any before and after pictures, but people talking about joint health and just, collagen this, collagen that, but never really saw any studies or any proof, I should say, on it. Well, this study done by The Guardian actually shows that over 20,000 proteins in our body, this is the most important. Collagen is our glue. It's the thing that keeps everything together. Our eyeballs are 90% collagen. So we have collagen all over the place. We need lots and lots of collagen, because without it, like the bottom of this article, it says we just become shapeless blobs. And as you get older, everything starts sagging. So important, not only just for the way our face look, which is what I thought originally. Not only took pictures of our face, but when I go through some of this, we've got pictures of, I learned the term bat arms, our under our arms, our thighs, our knees, our butts, everywhere, our joint health, our cartilage, muscles, so much is collagen. But this, tells us that really through a study, again, collagen starts being depleted in our 20s. And so we've got an answer for that. What type of collagen is the best? We have over 10 different peptides, types of collagen there. Does it make it look younger? Well, you look at the pictures as we go through this and you tell me whether it doesn't make it look younger. And is it good for deep wrinkles? Absolutely. But you're going to love what I have to show you here. So the benefits, again, nail health, hair health, liver, muscle recovery, cushioning of the joints, gut health, strengthening bones, overall tissue repair, eye health, as I had said, sleep quality, mental mood, brain and support. We've actually even gotten weight loss results with this collagen because of the way that it's healing the intestinal tract. So this is our True Science liquid collagen, and it is superior and unique. We're going to talk about how it actually activates. We say activate, produces collagen. We're the only one out there to do that. We actually replenish, and we also maintain or preserve the collagen we have, which again, nobody else is talking about. So activate, the red ruby quinoa extract, you can see that it produces SOD and catalase, very, very important for our immune systems as well. But we're increasing collagen by up to 42%. And that's just in an 8-week study. I'll show you the benefits of that study. But it's also helping us preserve our collagen as well. So again, we're the only one out there that has any kind of studies. And, stay tuned Saturday, we have a huge study coming out on the fibroblasts of collagen and how that activity not only produces more collagen, but it keeps everything firm. So like when we go through some of the before and afters, and you see people that their thighs look better, they're under their arms, it's not just the jowls and stuff. It has to do with this fibroblast activity, which is so exciting. So here you can see in just 8 weeks, the amount of collagen density, 68.5, sorry, but you can see the amount of white and yellow and all is definitely a lot more collagen there compared to week 1, which was a lot darker, a lot more blacker and stuff there. And then we have the hydrolyzed marine peptides. We have 10 different peptides, unlike anything else out there, 10 different types of peptides, 5,000 milligrams. It's a hydrolyzed peptide. I'll explain what that means in a little while, but it is marine based. We also have a citrus berry extract, and what this is doing is it's actually preserving the collagen. So not only are we producing more, but we want to preserve what we already have, because we know by midlife we've already reduced a good amount, probably half. Sun, sugar, and stress can certainly accelerate the loss of collagen. So we want to preserve as much as we can besides adding to it. What's not in it? You can see this is just one little bottle. It's 1.7 ounces. It's a great tasting cran apple type drink. Everybody loves the taste. We like to put it in the refrigerator, put a little chill on it, but there's no sugar, no artificial sweeteners. It's non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, and also soy-free. And again, here's an 8-week clinical trial results, 42% increase in collagen, 10% skin roughness reduced. I noticed in 3 weeks, and most everyone else does, not only do we get a glow on our face, but your skin has never felt softer. It's amazing. Even people that have really hard, like not ankles, the bottom of their feet, the heel and stuff that gets very callous, all getting much, much smoother. Reduction of crow's feet, 22%. Blood catalase. Again, if you're not familiar with blood catalase, not only is it so important, it's responsible for gray hair and stuff. I mean, there's a direct correlation between those two and how you look and how you age. Skin elasticity is increased by 8%. But I said, we have it hydrolyzed, which is a collagen-based protein. And the whole reason for this is because the company spends a lot of money putting them in those individual bottles, so it's not just open and starts to oxidize and get destroyed by the air and stuff. So we've got individual little glass bottles that we drink every day, but the hydrolyzed breaks down the protein so that we can actually get the absorption into our body, because our body has to work that much harder, or we have to take that mumuch more if it's not broken down into small pieces. So it is hydrolyzed, so it's bioavailable. But here's some pictures of some people that, have gotten some amazing results on the product. And if you go to Facebook or you ask the person that asked you on here again tonight, we have lots and lots of pictures. So we're just going to show you a few today, but you can see the sides of her face there. Then the neck, that's one of the hardest areas, the neck, the chest, one of the hardest areas. This is actually me. I've gotten amazing results. I got a lot of results with the discoloration, the brown spots on the side. I'm a tennis player. I'd have my visor on, but I wasn't covered on the side. So that evened all the skin tone. Here again, you can see her neck and her chest as well. This lady here with the neck, she's 70 years old. We all know who she is. So, I mean, it's just amazing. And the second lady too, again, those are hard areas. I'm not quite sure why we're showing so much neck, but this lady here under the eyes, a lot of people had under the eye bags, just swelling in the eyes and stuff. Eyelids got lifted. We have a lot of pictures on that. This other lady, you can see overall skin tone there. Again, under the eye here, we got a lot of under the eye. That worked so well. And above the eye, again, reduction there. Knees. Yeah, I remember my mom telling me knees were the first place that you started to show your age. So it's so great that we get results there. And then again, here you can see here her hair got thicker. All of our hair got thicker. So it's a great benefit there. Again, she got overall skin tone. She's got some wrinkle reduction there. But you know what? If we're seeing these results on the outside, you can just imagine, like I said, the heart, you know, our lungs, everything has collagen in it, you know, things we never even think about. We are getting amazing results with this collagen. But, you know, our company has a broad line of activation. We're an activation company, unlike any other company out there. So we've got daily timed essential products. We've got the Protandim line I talked about. We've got omegas. We've got an amazing skincare line that's got a great study on cancer as well. We've got, you know, the collagen itself, hair care, we've got energy, we've got pet, we've got everything going on so that to help you stay healthy. But, you know, if you're a little bit as excited, and I really challenge you, if nothing else tonight, get on the collagen for yourself. Take a before picture and take an after picture in 30 days. That'll be the proof. But if you're even a little bit as excited as we are, I'm going to have my husband sit down and he's going to share an even bigger picture with you. Because if you remember, this was a company that was created because of unique products, not because they needed a company. So Bobby, if you'll join us, thank you for your time.
Hey, everybody. You know, it's funny. I'm in the other room while April's doing her segment. And, you know, every time I hear the products mentioned again, I'm just wondering, is there anything I'm not taking? And some of them I take twice, but I'll tell you a funny story about the collagen. A year ago, and we've only had it for a year now, but a year ago when it came out, and I'm just being honest, I've been in the wellness nutritional industry for 31 years now, but I just thought collagen was something the ladies used. And I thought it was something for the face, almost, you know, just to smooth out wrinkles on women. Okay. I didn't know anything about it. And I've been on it for a year or two, and I can't believe what it's done. Okay. For wrinkles, for skin color, for joints. I mean, it's, you know, I had stem cells put in my knees about, I don't know, it's 4 going on 5 years ago. And, you know, I didn't want to do the knee surgery, knee replacement thing. And they were starting to get sore again, and not as bad as before the stem cells, but they, you know, they started reminding me they were there again. And as soon as I started taking the collagen, that went away. I started sleeping better. Sex drive, all kinds of benefits besides the facial stuff and the wrinkles that you see. So, you know, with that, there's a lot of opportunity. Okay. And what I love about it is it reminds me of 30 years ago, we had an ephedra product that was a fat burn product. And all we had to do in order to do business was show before and after pictures, like April just showed you. And you see somebody when they were, you know, 250, 300 pounds, and you see them 100 pounds lighter, and people would just say, whatever they're taking, I want. That is what's going on with this collagen now, because nobody has a collagen like this where it gets your body making new collagen while it maintains what we already have. And that leads to an opportunity, okay, a business. And you know, we call it Evolve. You know, we've recently revised our compensation plan, and we call it the Evolve plan. And I just want to take a couple minutes to go over it with you, because whether you're just interested in using the product and maybe getting it for free, or, you know, making a little extra to cover gas money or food money, looking to supplement your income, whatever it might be. You know, April and I do this for a career, for a profession. We're interested in earning millions of dollars, but there's all kinds of room, okay, to do all kinds of different things in this business. When you think about, we're only 14 years old, we're already publicly traded for probably about 10 years now. And as a matter of fact, on Friday afternoon, at 4 o'clock, we're ringing the bell on the NASDAQ. We're closing the market. LifeVantage is ringing the bell on the NASDAQ and closing the market up for the day. So it's very exciting times in this business. But let me share some different options that exist. This one is so big. Can you imagine? Look at the bottom line where it says earn approximately 10 to 40% every single month just from gathering customers. And what do I mean by gathering customers? Well, you share before and after pictures, you share the story. And when people order it, okay, you make anywhere from 10 to 40% every time that order goes out, whether it's on subscription or they're just reordering it on their own, whatever it might be. On collagen, that could be $40 a month on every collagen order on every person every month. I mean, run the math on that. I'll show you a little bit with numbers in a second, but it could be very, very significant no matter how you look at it. And like I said, there's all kinds of ways to do this. We have people that are looking at opening up countries. We have people that are looking at, providing, putting new school clothes on the kids when they go to school. There's all kinds of opportunity here because we're so young of a company. Now, besides gathering customers, some people gather customers and those satisfied customers end up becoming a teammate. We call them a consultant in this business, okay? And some do both, some are gathering customers and they also end up gathering consultants who also earn that 10 to 40%, okay? So there's two ways that we can go about earning money in this business. And there's extra perks that the company has. And this is for the people that, that build a business. Like we have a My Life Venture program where you can earn a free Jeep, which we did 1 year in the business and we had earned the Jeep. Some people, want to keep driving the car they already own and they have an option of just taking $25,000 in cash and, whatever they want to do. The company's totally cool with that. But what I like the trips, April and I are empty nesters now. And we traveled the world with our 3 boys in our first company and visited 30 or 40 different countries during doing that. But, we're kind of doing it again, almost like newlyweds or empty nesters again. And what the company does is they pick bucket list locations. Like we were just in Croatia recently. We're in Ireland right before the pandemic started. We have a trip coming up in the Dominican, but we've been, Hawaii a few times, but they're really bucket list locations. And these are just additional perks that the company offers. So, how would someone get started in the business? Okay, what's involved? Well, it's really simple. Okay, as a matter of fact, it's never been easier. All you do is just pick a package, okay? And that package is just some of the products. And there's different packages depending on what got your attention. Okay, so you could start a business for as little as $200 or $300, okay, and as much as $1,000, and that's as high as it goes. Okay, and the products in the package are discounted. Okay, and the membership is just $50. And when you do a package, the membership is included. So it's very easy. You pick a package that kind of appeals to you, and then we call it pick a pack. And then you pick a stack. What's a stack? Whatever product you're going to personally use monthly. Obviously the collagen's a no-brainer. The Protandim's a no-brainer. They're even packaged together. We call them a healthy glow pack. But you pick out whatever you want to use monthly for yourself, along with the package that you started the business, and you're in business. And all the training's included, all the tools are included, all the, the shareables and Facebook groups and websites and, merchant account, everything's included with that. After this point, it's just about sharing information with other people. Now, I want to show you a real simple scenario that would appeal to a lot of people. Okay, the country's struggling right now, and people are looking for, extra income because of the incredible inflation that we've gone through in the last couple of years during the pandemic and post-pandemic. We've gone through, big inflation, and a lot of people would appreciate an extra couple thousand a month, an extra, if for that matter, a few hundred a month, few thousand a month. Some people would like to do more than that. And we have a real simple program. We call it our 3-in-1. And all you do is focus on getting 3 new customers, okay, a month, and 1 new consultant a month. So it's 3-in-1. And if you do the math on that over the course of 12 months, you would end up with 36 customers and 12 consultants. Just the earnings on the customers on that, and we're going to use an average of 30%, but it could be 40, okay? But the customer earnings alone would be over 1,200 a month. Just that. So that's about 15,000 a year. That's a nice supplemental income. But then there would be the earnings on the consultants building their businesses too, okay, on top of that. So the business model that we use is 3-in-1. You get 3 customers and 1 consultant a month, and then you and 2. And what does that mean? Just teach 2 others to do that. The 3-in-1. Just teach 2 others to do that. Do you realize, okay, and I'm not going to get real detailed with the math with you on that, but you know, that adds up to about 30,000 a year supplemental income, part-time supplemental income, with you doing a 3-in-1 and teaching 2 others to do it. How much simpler can that be? You know, when you think about it. Now, one other thing is you get rewarded and you earn more from the more customers you get. So if you look to the right at the top, it says Collagen, and then the numbers are going down. And you notice in front of each column, there's the number 1750. It's in front of each of the columns, whether it's onyx, emerald, sapphire, or diamond. That's the least commission that somebody could get. That's the lowest that somebody could get on Collagen. But as soon as you have 5 customers, that goes up $5.60, and now you're making $23 a month on each order. As soon as you have 10 customers, you're getting an extra $11.20. So now it's up to almost $29 a month. As soon as you have 20 customers, it's up to $34 a month. And as soon as you have 36 customers, it's up to $39.90. We call it $40 a month. So the reason I'm doing that is anywhere from 5 to 36 customers, and you're getting a decent income. And I don't care if it's just $200 a month for gas. You just need 5 customers earning $40. Okay, 10 customers at 40, you'll make a car payment. 20 customers at 40 will pay for groceries, and 36 at 40 will cover a lot of people's rent. Okay, so there's definitely money to be made here. But what I want to share with you is all the options that exist, because I'm not sure how. I know over half the people involved that are watching tonight are guests. And I don't know if you're looking at us to say, well, I wanted to find out a little more about that, you know, about that collagen so that I can get on it. Great. We'd love to have you on it. Take that before picture when you start using it, because in 30 days, that after picture is really going to be worth some money to you. But you'll see there's different options available. And I'm going to use my mouse, you know. April, if you could mute everybody, please. But if you look at where my mouse is, the middle here, okay, where it says Pro 5 and Pro 6, you know, there's a lot of people making $3,000 to $7,000 a month in this business. And I'm telling you, all that is, okay, is somebody having 70, 80, 90 customers. And I don't mean individually, okay? I mean their team of consultants generating that many customers. So there's money. Like April and I are at this Pro 8 level. So you can see the monthly earnings are significant, okay? But we're building a team. We're looking to open states and countries and things like that. So we're doing it a little different than some other people. But no matter what your interest level is in this, there's a place for you. And April hit the nail on the head. If nothing else, okay, get yourself on the product. My advice would be to Collagen and Protandim. But if you just want to start with because that's the study that's coming out on Saturday, it has to do with the 2 of them being used together. But if you just want to get started on the Collagen, that's great too. But keep your mind open about the referrals in the business. That only cost an extra $50 to be in the business to earn money. That's all that cost. And I'm telling you, there's no downside to it. You know, April and I have been with this company now for 5.5 years. We've done over $10 million in business since we joined. And granted, we had experience from another business, but this industry has changed. It's now a show and tell and show and share business. We use before and after pictures, we send videos, we use social media, and we talk to people we know. It's very easy. It's not like the old days where you had to sit in someone's house, go to a hotel meeting, do something like that. Now we can do the meetings on Zoom. You know, we have 55 people watch this over the last 30 minutes. It's gotten easier to do, and anybody can do it during the in-between times of their day. When you got a few minutes here, a few minutes there, anybody can do it. But what I want to do is stop the share, okay, and see if I can get, oh, there they are. Hi, everybody. I like to see everybody's picture. If you are not on video right now, would you please turn your video on for a second? Just a second. I know most people like to leave it off, but you know, I don't know about you, but Zoom has grown on me. Okay. I wasn't sure when we first started doing it a lot during the pandemic and stuff, but what we have found is we have a way to reach people all over the world anytime we want. And we don't have to be dragging people out of their houses. We don't have to make them go play. Now, I still love doing this business in person, and I still love being around people, and that will never change. But we appreciate your time. If something caught your attention, do me a favor, at least get back to the person that invited you and let them know, like, I'm interested. Let them know I want to get the product. Let them know I still have some more questions. Okay. But let them know you are on and get their questions, get your questions answered. Okay. Enrolling takes a couple minutes. Getting on the product just takes a couple minutes. It'll be at your door in a few days. Okay. It's that simple. But if you don't mind, would everybody just wave for a second before we sign off? Just wave. I love this part. I really, really, really appreciate, on behalf of April, myself, and everybody that invited folks on tonight. We never, ever take for granted your time. So we're about 2 minutes over. We're at 32 minutes. We try and keep it at 30. So please get back with the person that invited you. Let them know where you stand. Have a great evening, and hopefully we'll get to meet you in person real soon. Okay? Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.